County Sheriff's deputies investigating a father and son shot in Mojave in what appears to be a robbery gone wrong. 23 ABC's Natalie Tarangoli spoke with a family friend who says the community is rushing to support that family suddenly torn apart. Natalie?
Tim, both suspects did not want to speak to us tonight, and one even denying our request after originally accepting it. But a family friend told me the victims are from Lancaster, and she told me about how big of a force this family is in the community there.
KCSO continues to look into a shooting Sunday night in Mojave that left a father in critical condition, his son dead, at this fast trip on Highway 58 near Highway 14.
There's a dead body up in front of the door. I'm Jack in the Box.
Rick and his son Raymond Martinez, identified by a family friend through a GoFundMe page, a page that now has over $14,000 raised. Laura Matobi says the community of Antelope Valley, where they lived, has rushed to help the family.
Everybody knows them. There's like hundreds of people who know them.
Deputies arrested two suspects, 20-year-old Dante Strong and 21-year-old Blue Touch. Investigators said they met the victims in the Fast Trip parking lot. That's when Strong pulled out a gun and shot the Martinezes in a possible attempted robbery. Martinez's mom, Angelina Martinez, is a popular dog groomer in the Antelope Valley, where both parents are heavily involved in soccer coaching and animal-related activities. According to the GoFundMe page, Martinez worked at Boulevard Animal Hospital as a vet assistant.
Nicest kid. I think he's a kid who never gave his mom a minute of grief.
KCSO said Strong and Touch face charges including murder, attempted murder, robbery, conspiracy, and aggravated mayhem. Live in downtown Bakersfield, Natalie Tarangoli, 23 ABC.
All right, Natalie, thanks. A Bakersfield native now living near Houston, one of the many that affected now by the tropical storm Harvey. 40-year-old John Vinton was born in Bakersfield, but has lived in the Houston area for about 9 years. He said the storm has knocked out his power. He only has supplies to last him and his family a few days, and roads are so flooded he can only travel 10 miles away from his home.
Yeah, we're near three major lakes. They're all releasing water because they're overfilling. So you have communities just all around us being evacuated. I mean, you have it's crazy. There's people's boats everywhere. Where there's normal freeways, there's boats.
Vinton says he's trying to go around his neighborhood posting pictures and videos to try to keep people in the area informed about any roads that are open or completely flooded. And today, the head of FEMA saying that more than 450,000 people will now need federal help recovering from Hurricane Harvey, and they're going to need that help for years to come. The Now's Corey Rangel is looking at what's going to now take to make that all happen.
Dad, I love you.
An emotional relief for Aaron Mitchell after he got in touch with his father for the first time since Harvey hit Texas.
Are you okay?
With no cell phone service for days, Aaron felt trapped and desperate to hear from his family after he says the storm completely destroyed his home.
I just lost everything I worked for, everything. The only thing I got is the clothes on my back.
So far, Harvey has dumped more than 14 trillion gallons of water over parts of Texas alone, with more on the way.
This is a landmark event. We have not seen an event like this. You could not draw this forecast up. You could not dream this forecast up.
The director of the Federal Emergency Management Agency says while Houston has been hit hard, the agency is helping 50 different counties in Texas with things like rescue efforts and shelter. The federal government says it has enough money to help deal with the storm for now, but Congress is expected to vote on a multi-billion-dollar aid package after it returns to Washington next week. While the focus is on saving lives, with a storm of this magnitude, federal officials admit they're also planning for what they dread.
We're thinking and planning for recovery. We have recovery teams down in Texas, but right now this mission it's very important. This is a life safety, life-sustaining mission.
President Trump is scheduled to fly to Corpus Christi, Texas tomorrow, where he'll survey some of the damage. He's expected to avoid going to the areas most devastated by the storm so he doesn't create a distraction from the ongoing rescue efforts underway.
The Kern County chapter of the Red Cross lending a helping hand during the storm as well. They sent 4 volunteers to Texas ahead of the hurricane last week. Another will be on her way soon. Last week, a shelter worker from Fraser Park went, a logistics employee, and a damage assessment supervisor from Lake Isabella, along with a public affairs supervisor from Bakersfield, all sent to Texas. And our coverage of Hurricane Harvey continues online. We'll have the latest updates on Harvey's devastation and the impact online at turn23.com, as well as our mobile and tablet apps, and we'll of course bring you the most and latest news tomorrow morning. New at 11 tonight, a family of 7 forced out of their home in South Bakersfield tonight after it caught fire. Flames could be seen shooting from the roof of this home on South Chester Avenue south of Bell Terrace. Firefighters able to contain that fire to the attic and keep the fire from spreading to furniture inside the home. Investigators say it appears that fire is accidental. The blaze did about $70,000 in damage. The Red Cross now helping that family find a place to stay.
It was once again a very hot day, pretty similar to actually what we saw for our Sunday. We got to 108 for our high, only 1 degree off of tying the record of 109. We're at 93 currently, so still fairly warm out there, only a degree warmer than this time yesterday, and our humidity levels have been pretty low. So it's dry, it's hot all across the region here. A lot of 90s you can see at this hour. We're at 90 at the base of the Grapevine, 95 in Maricopa, 94 Jawbone Canyon, 90 in Mojave. Mountains cooling down a little bit, 75 for Tehachapi and Lebec. They were up in the 90s earlier on today, but notice all the pink, that's excessive heat warnings throughout central and southern California. So we're not the only ones dealing with that heat. We're still 99 degrees in Palm Springs. We're going to talk about this heat wave and how long it's going to last and what it means for us coming up in a few minutes.
Leah, thanks for that. Friends and family of a man killed in a DUI crash over the weekend trying to cope with his loss tonight. Saturday night, after watching the boxing match with his family, Frank Richards Jr. headed home on his beloved motorcycle. His ride, though, cut short when an alleged drunk driver pulled out in front of him on Union Avenue near Adams Street. Richards slammed into the side of that vehicle, the driver taking off. Police able to track down and arrest that alleged driver, 24-year-old Joanna Aldez. They say she was drunk and on drugs at the time of the crash. Richards was part of the 805 Riders motorcycle group, and today the president of that group spoke out about losing his friend.
That man was a fantastic guy. He really was. Honestly, he's going to be greatly missed.
Court records show this was not the first time Aldez has been caught drinking and driving. She was charged with a DUI back in 2013. The man charged with last year's Labor Day crash on Highway 166 that killed 2 children took a plea deal in court today. Gerald Holman was facing 10 felony counts. He pleaded no contest to second-degree murder and driving under the influence causing injury or death. The DA said he will be serving 30 years to life in prison. 2 children ages 4 and 7 who were passengers in his car were killed on September 5th. He'll be sentenced later this next month. Jury selection began today in the Tehachapi love triangle case involving Sabrina Lamone. Last week, Lamone's attorney filed to have that case moved out of Kern County, something local defense attorney J. Anthony Bryan has tried in big cases he's been involved in, but says it's extremely difficult. A deputy told 23ABC that the courtroom will continue to be closed as the selection takes place. We'll continue to update you on this court case on our website, turn23.com. The identity of the man shot and killed on August 19th in East Bakersfield released tonight. 31-year-old Adin Siniceros was shot and killed near Oswell Street and College Street. Deputies there say they were called at an area around 3 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. They tried to save the 31-year-old's life, but he died at the scene. The sheriff's office is continuing to investigate that case. It's another reminder to always lock your car doors, as Bakersfield police say someone had several items stolen from their car that was all unlocked. It happened in Southwest Bakersfield. Security video captured by the victim and sent to 23ABC News showing the crooks taking money and a Garmin GPS out of that car right there, the white one. Police say never leave your car doors unlocked when your vehicle is unattended, and of course don't leave expensive items visible or in your car. The owner of an Oildale construction company offering a cash reward tonight for equipment that was stolen from her business over the weekend. KCSO says there was $8,000 $100,000 worth of equipment stolen, including a Ferguson rammer, a special saw, and a Honda blower. Birch Construction had surveillance footage of the people here leaving in a black Escalade, reportedly with no hood. They were seen allegedly stealing the property, equipment from that property. If you have information on this burglary, you're asked to call the sheriff's office. 5 children recovering after they were hurt in a rollover crash on I-5 Sunday. None of those children wearing seatbelts. It happened on the southbound side of the 5, just south of Highway 43 near Taft Highway. CHP says 3 of the kids suffered major injuries, including a 2-year-old. When that Jeep they were riding in blew a tire, the driver, Dina Mejia, losing control of that car. 2 other kids and Mejia suffering minor injuries. All but 1 of the children were 8 years or younger. No one in the car wearing a seatbelt or the children strapped in a car seat. Coming up, how one local CSUB student spent his summer hard at work to help pay for his tuition. And a vaccine for your pets, how you can get this $10 shot in preparation for flu season. Leah.
We didn't quite break the record today or even tie it, but we could in the coming days, and we'll talk about that. Plus, the chance for some isolated thunderstorms coming up.
Welcome back. By now, you know it was a hot one today, almost reaching the record high of 109 set back in the 1940s. And on days like today, escaping the heat is a must. The current high school district canceling all athletic activities today due to those high temperatures. One resident, Tiffany Glidwell, lives in an apartment that only has a swamp cooler and not an AC unit.
The air conditioning is horrible. It blows hot air. We have to leave the windows open during the day just to try to get a cool breeze.
That is a must. There, James C. with